Listen, Morty, I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Rick and Morty said what we were all thinking.
Come on, guys, we're all thinking it. Don't make me say it.
For this list, we'll be looking at some unexpectedly keen observations made by characters from the popular Adult Swim sci-fi show. If you feel like we missed a particularly meaningful or hilarious Rick and Morty statement, please post about it in the comments. Number 10. Rick's views on school.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Maybe my dreams were just too loud or something.
Or maybe you were out all night again with Grandpa Rick.
What?
Dad?
What, so everyone's supposed to sleep every single night now? You realize that nighttime makes up half of all time?
Damn it!
Jerry!
Beth!
Many people benefit from public education, but it's not the right atmosphere for everyone. And even the best students probably wonder what the point is from time to time. Well, Rick, as a full-time mad scientist, has the answer.
It's a waste of time. Bunch of people running around, bumping into each other. Guy up front says 2 + 2. People in the back say 4. Then the bell rings. They give you a carton of milk and a piece of paper that says you can go take a dump or something. I mean, it's not a place for smart people, Jerry.
Rick's right in that it's not a popular opinion, but he nails the mundanity of everyday school life. When it comes to math, how many of us still use algebra or calculus in our daily lives? While he is normally mild-mannered, one day Morty just can't help himself during a lesson on fractions.
Hey, listen, if we're all bored over here, wouldn't the common denominator be you?
Damn, Morty, that's hilarious. Normally I would come down on any kind of disruption, but it seems to represent a positive change for your character. Class dismissed!
This clever one-liner may win the admiration of your peers, but probably not the appreciation of your teacher. Number 9. Rick's deepest desire. With all Rick's inventions, gadgets, and access to space travel, you would think he could find anything in the universe he wanted, except maybe personal fulfillment. However, it seems he does have one impossible dream, one unachievable desire, one wish, perhaps invisible to his conscious mind.
You took my family!
I took your family? Who do you think had more taken from them when you shot 20 cc's of liquid dream killer into my daughter? She was Rick's daughter, Jerry. She had options.
Oof.
When he and Jerry go through a spaceship checkpoint, Rick gets stopped. Apparently, he has cybernetic enhancements, big surprise, and could be a threat. Therefore, the alien guard neutralizes him with an injection that removes all violent and confrontational tendencies. When Jerry asks if he's all right, Rick responds plaintively.
I want cookies and a 90-minute cut of Avatar.
Seriously?
Ah, Rick, don't we all? Alas, while cookies may be common in the cosmos, James Cameron's are not.
We have sweet smiggle honey cookies, and low-calorie petroleum flakes.
Obviously cookies.
Let's get you the flakes then.
Okay, but it's not what I wanted.
Number 8. A lesson best left unlearned.
I see you appear to be holding a death crystal that's guiding your decisions more than I am. That's your right. I just want to remind you that some people can't hold anything and can never die. So that's a little offensive to me. Oh, okay.
We already know Rick's views on formal education, so it's probably not too surprising that after a horrific event in which Morty goes on a murderous rampage and Rick has to destroy several versions of Morty and himself, he doesn't get philosophical. He just says,
"There's a lesson here, and I'm not the one that's gonna figure it out."
A lot of frustrated teachers have probably wanted to say the same thing. To be fair, maybe Rick's not being lazy. Maybe he actually wants Morty to learn something. Unfortunately, Morty seems to find most of Rick's education traumatic rather than informative, and Rick is often too drunk to remember what happened. So, we guess it's up to the viewers to find the lesson. If there is one, maybe don't trust evil death crystals?
Sorry I didn't listen to you and tried to kill the whole world and stuff. I guess I gotta learn how to live in the moment a little more. Oh boy, so you actually learned something today?
Number 7. Summer's views on camping.
Can someone just kill me? Grandpa Rick, you can kill anything.
No, he can't, Summer. We're roughing it. And that means no sci-fi bullshit. Isn't that right, Rick?
Uh-huh.
Most kids have probably been in this position. Their well-meaning parents, teachers, or mentors decide to take the youngsters camping in the wilderness. And eventually, most kids, even the outdoor type, start to miss the perks of society.
So much for camping.
Nope, we are going camping. There's trees over there. We're on solid ground.
Summer, Morty, go camp with your father.
Leaving behind home comforts like showers, refrigerators, and beds, abandoning all electronics and Wi-Fi access, and in return, sleeping on the ground, being pelted by the elements, and getting bitten by bugs? No thanks! Well, Jerry is one of the well-meaning parents who tries it, and Morty and Summer are the kids who hate it. Summer sums up the concept as,
Camping is just being homeless without the change.
Well, that attitude is exactly why we're out here.
on the whole, we can't say she's too far off. Number 6. Rick's views on marriage.
It looks like an egg bite from Bird Person. Must be time for his annual Oscar party. By the way, our TV signals take light years to reach his planet. Nobody tell him that Braveheart wins.
Rick has a cynical attitude regarding love, romantic relationships, and marriage. He believes love is fleeting, and therefore all marriages are doomed to fail. So when he gets a wedding invitation from his old friend Bird Person, Rick has no intention of accepting. The rest of the family encourages him to go, but he argues,
Weddings are basically funerals with cake. If I wanted to watch someone throw their life away, I'd hang out with Jerry all day.
ouch! A fatalist view of love and a devastating insult combined in one depressing package. On the other hand, given that almost half of all marriages in the US end in divorce, perhaps he's got a point. But if everyone gave up on love and focused on science, as Rick advises Morty to do, it would be difficult to perpetuate the species.
This is on you guys. I told you weddings are stupid.
Number 5. Me Seeks Therapy. One of Rick's most amazing gadgets is the Meeseeks box, which produces an infinite number of cheerful blue servants named Mr. Meeseeks. They help with a task or problem, then vanish once the issue is solved.
If we're gonna use this thing, which I'm not even sure we should, we need to keep it simple.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks!
I want to be popular at school.
Ooh, okay!
Summer, what did I just...
Ooh, I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
I want to be a more complete woman.
Beth?
Oh, yeah! Yes, ma'am!
Beth has been struggling with regret. She feels unfulfilled and that she never really got to pursue her dreams. So she asks Mr. Meeseeks for help. For a supposedly simple-minded creature, he gives her some sage advice.
Having a family doesn't mean that you stop being an individual. You know the best thing you can do for people that depend on you? Be honest with them, even if it means setting them free.
Be honest. Don't feel you have to suppress your independence just because people depend on you. How many parents watching have needed to hear that, even in an obnoxious, squeaky voice?
More wine?
I think I've had enough.
Number 4. The trauma of generations. When Beth starts telling Summer about a childhood friend of hers who disappeared and was presumed killed, Summer cuts her off. She's heard the story already and doesn't want to hear it again.
You know the son that he ate was...
Your best friend Tommy. We know. Stop true crime bragging.
I was traumatized, Summer.
Annoyed by this complete lack of sympathy, Beth says that it was a traumatizing experience, something Summer's generation wouldn't understand. Summer knocks that curveball out of the park by saying,
Bitch, my generation gets traumatized for breakfast.
older generations often seem to think younger ones have it easy. It's true that the former have had to deal with world wars, cold wars, and even a fake war of the worlds. But with pandemics, climate change, and everyday violence, there's plenty of trauma to go around.
Not the bubble gun. There's no air.
I gotta say, I am warming up to the bubblegum.
Number 3. Morty's views on existence. Another of Rick's crazy inventions are the interdimensional goggles, which show people what their lives could be like in alternate realities.
Fine. I'll find a world where you bothered to have me. We're playing Yahtzee.
Beth and Jerry see a lot of different possibilities, but Summer has almost none. She realizes that in most of her parents' alternate lives, she wasn't born. In fact, they never intended to have her, even in this reality. Her conception was an accident.
You thought about getting an abortion?
Everyone thinks about it, obviously. I'm the version of me that didn't do it, so you're welcome.
Yeah, You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It's a real treat to be raised by parents that force themselves to be together instead of being happy.
Summer is devastated and decides to run away. But Morty stops her and reveals that he doesn't belong in this reality either. After a terrible accident, he and Rick had to flee their original reality and come to this one. He finishes with a bleak but oddly comforting statement.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
Thankfully, Summer does. Number 2. Morty gives it to Rick straight.
Hello, Vindicators. Welcome to your reckoning, baby!
Well, it's official. I had too much to drink last night.
Rick's not the easiest guy to get along with. He always has to be the smartest person in the conversation, and usually is. So even when he traps himself and Morty in a deadly escape room he built while drunk, Rick never loses his unwavering arrogance.
Rick, is this a saw thing? Are you seriously sawing the Vindicators? Morty, I'm a drunk, not a hack.
You break the rules, lose the game, or try to leave, you will die. Like in... Saw.
Well, I think we've seen enough. I'll just figure out how to unplug this.
Here we go.
The trap was intended for an alien hero group called the Vindicators, who also get caught and aren't doing too well. When Rick starts bragging that he was right all along about the Vindicators being morons, a fed-up Morty responds with this brilliant rebuttal.
Because when you're an asshole, it doesn't matter how right you are. Nobody wants to give you the satisfaction.
While this is something that many people undoubtedly need to hear, sadly, it probably won't change their behavior. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. To live is to risk it all. Throughout the series, a sort of dark running joke is that Rick has no hesitation in taking Morty on difficult, disturbing, and downright dangerous adventures.
This was insane! That was pure luck! I was not in control of that situation at all!
Sometimes it seems like he doesn't care about anyone in the family at all. But that's not entirely accurate. At one point, when Morty is upset after a narrow escape, Rick casually lets slip his deepest philosophy.
To live is to risk it all. Otherwise, you're just an inert chunk of randomly assembled molecules drifting wherever the universe blows you.
In his view, if you're not in danger, you're not really living. So by putting his grandchildren in danger, Rick may believe he's helping them become stronger, smarter, and more appreciative of life. He also once helped stealing things, of course, but to his credit, Rick hasn't gotten Morty erased from existence yet.
I have a new catchphrase.
Oh yeah? What's that, Rick?
I love my grandkids.
Aww.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.